Hi, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at inserting online pictures into a PowerPoint presentation. We're on our slide, Fabulous New York City. It is a title and two content slide. We have already included this image from our computer locally. We're going to come over here to the right and we want to select one of these buttons here so that we can insert a picture from online. We see we have pictures, but this is not what we want. This is going to open up our file browser and point us towards our pictures on this computer. The next one is stock images. Those are different from online images. And then when we keep looking, we have video, icons, we have 3D models, smart art, charts, and tables. None of these say online pictures, but don't panic. We just need to click in this box and go to our Insert tab. And here in the Images section, you will see Pictures. We're going to click there. And from this list, the last option is Online Pictures. We'll click that. And it opens up this window. And you see we have a search box, which is powered by Bing. It's going to use the Bing search engine to look for images on whatever subject we want. Now, we already have several categories here. And if we want to choose one of these, let's say we wanted to look for pictures of the ocean, we could select that and start going through these pictures to find one that we liked. But we're not looking for pictures of the ocean, we're looking for pictures of New York. So we're going to put New York in our search engine, and here we go. We have a number of pictures of New York City. Now, when you're doing this, when you're using these online pictures, you must be very careful. I'm going to direct your attention down here to the bottom of this window where you see it says you are responsible for respecting others' rights, including copyright. Online images may be subject to copyright and royalties. You have to be very, very careful. If you come up here to the top, you will see this gray box which says Creative Commons only, and there's a little check. I would recommend always leaving that checked because this will only return images that have some sort of Creative Commons licenses. And if you want to know more about that, click on this link at the bottom, learn more here, and it'll give you a very long, thorough article about what all of that means. I'm going to show you just a little bit of how you can find out if you can use an image or not. We're going to select this image here and click Insert. It puts the image here on our slide, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I want you to see this box down here which says this photo by unknown author is licensed under CC BY SA. Those are different types of Creative Commons licenses. This is going to give you the terms of how you can and if you can use this particular image. It's a link, and if we click on it, it'll open up our web browser and take us to the Creative Commons page for that image. I don't want to join your mailing list. No, thank you. Lots of pop-ups, but you'll see that Attribution Share Alike 3.0 Unported, CC BY SA, Share Alike. And if we scroll down, we see what we can and cannot do with these images. You are free to share, copy, and redistribute the material in any medium or format, adapt, remix, transform, and build upon the material for any purpose, even commercially, under the following terms. And if we scroll down, you must give appropriate credit, attribution. That means you have to leave that line there. Okay. Also, share alike. If you remix, transform, or build upon the material, you must distribute your contributions under the same license as the original, which means if you reuse this picture, you have to make sure you can't say nobody can use this now. You have to share the same license that we have here, and there are no additional restrictions. Now, not all images are going to be the same as this. Some may be different. You have to check, but this image is going to be okay for us to use right now. So let's go ahead and let's do another one. We're going to go to a blank slide. We're going to click on Insert Pictures, Online Pictures. We don't have our box for the image, but we can still add that online pictures. This time, we're going to look for pictures of California. I'd like to find a nice California beach picture. And again, we have the same copyright notices. But before we select the picture, I want to direct your attention here to the little funnel. And when I hover over it, it says filter. This will help us filter out images that we possibly don't want. When we click there, we see we can check by size. I want large images, so I'm going to choose large. Then I can, by type, I only want photographs. So when I do that, it filters out everything that's not a photograph. And lastly, I have layout. I want one that's wide. And now it brings me to these photos, and it has filtered out everything that I don't want. This is the image I want. I'm going to take this one here and insert it. And we can see our attribution line. So I'm going to zoom up so that we can see it a little better. Let's go one more. Oh, I went too far. And there we go. This one is different. CC, BY, NC, and D. Let's see what those are. We're going to click there. And we see that we are free to share, copy, redistribute the material in any medium or format. But when we look at the following terms, only non-commercial. You may not use the material for commercial purposes. No derivatives. If you remix, transform, or build the material, you may not distribute the modified material. So you have to be very careful when you're using these images. And because this is a not commercial, I've decided I'm not going to use it. But now you know a little bit more about using online pictures in a PowerPoint presentation. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.